What up, everyone? It's A-Carp here, and I'm just gonna ask for the little bit of your time for an announcement and congratulations. First off, boys hockey, Delano. Congrats on making it to state. I have a video I'm posting on Friday for you guys for that one, and it's a little bit of a re-encouragement for Saturday if you guys have made it. Whether or not you guys are in the championship, I do not know at the moment. So, hope to see you guys on Friday. The other thing is, I'm having a little bit of trouble keeping with all my things with college and then dancing and then YouTube itself being not really hard at me, but just not being as easy. So I'm just hoping that I can do more stuff and help myself out. So I'm going to start doing reaction videos. This is being the first one, and I'm going to do more. Alright? So I'll see you guys once this video starts. Alright? Hey guys, it's A-Carp here, and I'm doing a react video to a hypnotist. I've done this 6 times before with hypnotism, and this is going to be my 7th. I'm kind of anxious, kind of worried, kind of excited. I might do this trigger a couple more times in different areas, but I don't know. So, wait. Oops, I need my phone. Oh. It's a phone. More editing. Yay. So.
Hi there.
Let's get started.
Hopefully you came here looking for a hypnosis video to give yourself a wedgie trigger. If you did, great, you're in the right spot. If this video works for you, please let us know in the comments below, and if it's really awesome, go ahead and subscribe, and please give us a like. Your hypnosis session starts now.
Like this guy, I know this.
I'm Novadura.
I've talked to this person on this. I was curious on doing it, asked permission.
We've received a lot of requests from our subscribers to do some hypnosis
Love
videos that will allow the subscribers to get the same triggers that Colby is receiving each week on the channel. I've been reluctant to do hypnosis videos for a very long time, primarily because these things don't work. At most, being generous, the spiral is only going to affect about 60% of the population.
It doesn't work for me.
It's not really that much. The technique that I'm going to use with you guys today actually will work on about 90 to 95% of the people. And that's because I'm not really going to hypnotize you, you're going to hypnotize you. That's the power of this technique. And throughout the technique, you're going to have the chance to pause the video. So if at any point you feel like you need to just take a step back, rest for a minute, catch up to where we're at in the video, that's perfectly fine. In fact, each time you pause and unpause the video, you're going to find that you actually go deeper into a trance, and it goes faster every single time. So I do encourage you to pause the video and follow along. A couple of myths I want to dispel before we get started. You do not need to be in a deep sleep to be hypnotized. You can be perfectly wide awake with your eyes open. You can be running, you can be playing football, you can be swimming, you can be riding a bike or a car. It doesn't matter. You can be hypnotized while you're wide awake. And in fact, for most of us, that happens every single day, and you don't even realize it. When you forget where you put your keys, when you open the refrigerator door and you don't remember why, you don't remember what you're looking for, those are all types of waking hypnosis. The technique that we're going to use today is going to ask you to use your imagination. What I want you to do right now is think about something that you really enjoy doing. It involves a lot of movement, a lot of activity. Sports are great. So if you like to swim, if you like to play football or baseball or basketball, any sport will do. Skating is a really good one too. Anything like that, that would be great. If not, if there's something that you've always wanted to do, like say be a superhero, be able to fly, be bulletproof, anything like that, that will also work really well. And what I'm going to ask you to do is just think about that for a moment. Once you're ready to go, you can pause the video if you need to, and then unpause it once you have something in mind. Okay, I'm going to assume that you have figured out what it is that you want to imagine at this point. So what I want you to do now is you can go ahead and stare at that ridiculous spiral over there if you want to, but I think it would be more effective if you just closed your eyes. Go ahead and close your eyes and imagine yourself doing that activity. We're going to try to make that activity that you're imagining completely real to you. It's going to be pretty awesome. It's going to be even better than lucid dreaming. It's going to be totally, completely real in a little while. But for right now, I want you to just focus on that activity. I want you to imagine yourself doing it. And for now, that's it. That's all you have to do. You can do more if you want, but I just want you to close your eyes and imagine yourself right there doing that thing that you like to do or that thing that you wanted to do. And I want you to pause for a moment, and you can pause the video until you can see the image in color. And then go ahead and unpause the video once you see the image in color. If you've already seen the image in color, there's really no need to pause the video, but you can if you want to. Very good. Now again, each time you pause the video, I'm simply going to ask you to close your eyes and follow along again. And you'll find that each time you do that, it's much, much easier to get back to the place that you just left off. In fact, you'll find that your imagination becomes even stronger every single time. Every time you come back from the paused video, you're going to find that your imagination is more powerful, and you're going to find that the imagination is now starting to make things seem very, very real. And that is what we call a trance. So as things become more realistic to you, that's your mind going into a nice, deep, relaxing state of trance. And they feed off of each other. As your imagination becomes stronger and stronger, the trance gets deeper and deeper, and your relaxation gets deeper and deeper, and you feel really, really pretty awesome. So I'm going to assume at this point that whatever it is that you're looking at in your mind is in color. Hopefully that was pretty easy for you. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to get some action going. So what I want you to do is I want you to see yourself in that scene in your mind, doing that thing that you like to do, imagining that thing that you want to do. And I want you to imagine some sort of action going on. If it was like football or baseball, you could be hitting the bat, you could be tackling someone or throwing the ball. If you were a superhero, you could be stopping a crime or watching something happen in the background. But whatever it is, I want you to see the action actually happening. And I want you to actually try to interact with the action. Once you can do that, you can go ahead and unpause the video. And until that time, go ahead and pause the video. Okay? Go ahead and pause the video, close your eyes again, imagine the action, and when you can do that, unpause the video. All right, I'm going to assume you've come back to me now, and that you entered a state where you were able to see yourself in color, and you were able to see everything as a nice action going on, something moving with you in it. Very good. Now I would like you to close your eyes again. If they're open, if they're closed, you can keep them closed. Go ahead and imagine yourself back in that place with the action happening. And now we're going to start to bring in some of your senses. So the next thing I want you to do is I want you to imagine that you can hear everything that you're seeing in your mind. Everything that, as you look around, has a sound associated with it. And I want you to focus until you can hear the sounds, and the sounds will sound exactly as they would in real life. So you're going to be able to sit there and you're going to be able to hear everything that you see. So again, if it was a sports scene that you're imagining, when you hit the ball with the baseball bat, you'll hear the sound of the ball hitting the baseball bat. If you're a superhero, you can hear the wind as you fly around. You can hear cars driving around. If you're skating, you can hear the sound of the tires as it goes over the cracks in the pavement. Everything's going to sound exactly as if you were actually there and it was actually happening. And if that's not quite there for you yet, that's fine. Go ahead and pause the video and continue to imagine. You can just reclose your eyes after you pause the video. Imagine that you can hear the sounds, and when you can, go ahead and unpause the video. Very good. I'm going to assume now that you're able to see yourself in color, that there's movements going on, and that you can hear everything going on in that activity that you've picked. So if your eyes are open, again, go ahead and close them. And you're going to find that you can get back to that spot now so fast. It's just practically instantaneous. And you feel very relaxed each time you go to that place, very quickly. The next sense that we're going to add is really neat. We're going to add the sense of touch. So go ahead and take your fingers and feel the clothing that you're wearing. If you're playing sports, you're going to feel your uniform. If you're swimming, you'll feel the water. If you're a superhero, you can feel the sun as it beats down on you. No matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, all of your sense of touch is alive. You can sense everything you touch as if it was actually there, completely real. It feels completely normal, completely real. So you can see everything in color. You can see the movement of all the objects in the scene. You can hear them. And now you can actually touch them. You can feel the sun. You can feel the wind. You can feel your clothing. You can feel anything you come in contact with. Now, if you need a little time to make that happen, it's fine to open your eyes, pause the video, and go back until that is happening. And then unpause the video, and we'll resume. Welcome back. I now am going to assume that you can see everything in color, that you can sense the movements around you, you can hear everything that's going on around you, and you can touch everything that's going on around you. Now I want you to close your eyes again, go back to that place, and we're going to add in a couple more things. What I want you to do now is I want you to really become very, very active in your imagination. So much so that you start to get very, very tired. Very, very tired. Worn out tired. So that you feel like you're really thirsty. And then I want you to imagine something that would really, really quench your thirst. But I don't want you to drink it. I just want you to imagine what that would be. So imagine your body feeling very, very tired. Very worn out. You've had a very long day. You've done a lot of activities. And now you can just imagine that one drink that you just know, when you put that to your lips and drink it, oh wow, it's going to be so refreshing. It's going to taste amazing. It's going to go inside you. It's going to go to every single pore in your body, and it's going to refresh you completely and totally. It's going to be a remarkable experience, and you can't wait to drink it. And it just so happens that that drink is very nearby. If you turn around in a circle, you might find it just sitting there near you. It might be in a cooler, it might just be on a sidewalk or in a field. Don't know how it got there, but it doesn't really matter. It's there. And I want you to go up and I want you to grab that drink. But I don't want you to drink it. What you're going to do instead is you're going to feel how it feels in your hand. Feel how solid it is, the container that it's held in. And I want you to open the container, but don't drink it. I want you to hold it up to your nose, and I want you to just kind of smell it. And you can just imagine how it's going to taste from that smell. And then take a nice deep inhale through your nose and smell everything around you. If you're on a baseball field, you can smell the grass. If you're playing football, you can probably smell the grass and the dirt. If you're in a swimming pool, you can smell the chlorine. If you're a superhero, you can smell the smells that are coming up from the city. Whatever you're doing, whatever your imaging is, you can smell everything. But the one thing that you can smell the most is that drink. And you know that that drink is going to be totally, totally refreshing. And you So you can pause the video now until you can smell. And if you can smell already, we can just keep going. If you've paused the video, then go ahead and close your eyes and go back to that place where you can smell. And we're going to let you go ahead and put that drink to your lips and go ahead and start slowly drinking the drink. And as you do, you can feel that liquid going inside of your body, tasting amazing. You've never tasted this good before. I mean, it's good, but this is the best. And when you can taste it and you feel it going through your body and refreshing you, going through every single cell, making you feel absolutely fantastic, then you can go ahead and nod your head yes. Very, very good. Now, if you need us a few minutes, go ahead and just pause the video again and focus on your imagination until you're able to taste that drink. And then you can unpause the video and continue. Very good. Now, if you've opened your eyes, go ahead and close them again. And if you didn't, that's even better. That's just fine. You can just stay following my voice now. Because what we're going to do next, we're going to make sure that you can see everything, you can smell everything, you can touch everything, you can taste everything, you can hear everything. All of your senses are completely alive. Everything around you now is completely real. It's so real that you believe that you're actually there right now. And I'm just a voice in your head. And I want you to take a moment to make that reality so that what you're seeing in your imagination is now so completely real to you. Every sight, scent, touch, taste, and smell is completely real to you. And you believe truly that you're there right now. And all I am is a voice in the back of your head that you can listen to with your subconscious while your consciousness continues this awesome lucid dream that you're having. Take a moment to make that reality. And again, if you need to pause the video, go ahead. And once you've achieved that state, then you can come back, unpause the video, and resume by closing your eyes. Very good. Now I'm going to talk to just your subconscious while your consciousness continues to enjoy that awesome, amazing, lucid dream that you're having right now. That scene that you're imagining, that completely real dream, is going to continue until I wake you up at the end of this video. Now, if something should come up that makes it so that you have to wake up, that's fine. Safety first, always. The next thing I want you to do is continue to go deeper into your trance and relax. And I'm going to now talk to just your subconscious. And what I want you to do, subconscious, is go ahead and let your mouth open as widely as you can. Just let it kind of fall open, gently relaxed, as wide as you possibly can. And what you're going to find is that if you were to try to close your mouth, it doesn't want to close, it wants to open. In fact, the harder you try to close your mouth, the wider it opens. In fact, it's going to try to open 2 times wider than you try to close it, or 4 times wider than you try to close it. And once you realize that no matter how hard you try, you cannot close your mouth, go ahead and nod your head yes. Very, very, very good. And now I think you can close your mouth and relax. Again now, I'm going to address just the subconscious. And subconscious, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to implant what's called a post-hypnotic suggestion. This means that there's a phrase I will say, and when I say that phrase, you will do whatever I say after that phrase as quickly as you possibly can. If you want to, you can choose to remember what you did and not have any idea why you did it, or you can make it so you don't even have any idea that you did it at all. That's entirely up to you, and you can make that choice right now. From now on, whenever you're asleep or awake, whenever you hear the phrase, "What's up?" you will immediately reach behind, grab your underwear, and pull them up as hard as you can for 3 to 5 seconds, giving yourself a super wedgie. Again, from now on, for the next hour, when you hear me or anyone else say, "What's up?" you will immediately reach behind, grab your underwear, and pull them up as fast as you can, as hard as you can, for 3 to 5 seconds. If you've chosen, you will have no memory that you even did that. If you've chosen to remember it, then you can. It's entirely up to you. But either way, the trigger will still do the exact same thing. Whenever you're awake or asleep, whenever you hear me say, or anybody say, "What's up?" you will immediately stand up, grab your underwear, and pull them as hard as you possibly can, and give yourself a self wedgie. You may have noticed some of you have already started giving yourselves wedgies and don't even know why. So I'm going to do it one more time, and this time, relax, feel good, because this is going to be really fun. Each time you act on your trigger, it's going to make you feel awesome. It's going to reinforce the trigger so it lasts even longer. So on this time, when I give you your trigger, you're going to stand up and you're going to execute your trigger. Here we go. What's up? You may now have just noticed that you stood up and gave yourself a wedgie and have no idea why. That's quite possible. You might know exactly why if you chose to before know why, but your trigger will continue to work for the next hour. So enjoy it. Please don't abuse it. And if you have any questions, please go ahead and put them in the comments below. There we go. Once you're awake. All right. Speaking of waking up, I think it's time that we come back. What I'm going to do for you now is I'm going to simply count up from 1 to 3. Once I reach 3, you can open your eyes and you can be wide awake with your trigger still firmly implanted in your subconscious. And that means you're going to act on it even when you're awake. And don't worry, we'll test that too. 1. Slowly coming back away from your imagination, away from that wonderful, awesome scene that you were in. Starting to have some sort of recollection of where you are and what you're doing, but still very much involved in that awesome, awesome dream. Moving a little bit further away from the dream now, coming a little bit further awake. 2. And now you're feeling very, very awake, becoming very much aware of your surroundings, remembering that you just got hypnotized, but you might not know why you got hypnotized or what you got hypnotized for. And 3, coming nice and wide awake. Hi there, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you feel really relaxed and awesome right now. And I just have one question for all of you who watch this right now, and that is, what's up? So if you enjoyed this, please let me know. This is a first for us on this channel, and we really want to get your feedback. So if you would, please go ahead and comment down there, hit subscribe, hit like, let us know if you want to see more videos like this. And if this is popular, this is definitely something, we can continue to do. This will allow you guys to experience the same suggestions that Colby's experiencing each week. So, If this works for you, if you found that you just gave yourself a wedgie and have no idea why, or if you do, doesn't matter, but if you gave yourself a wedgie, please go ahead and tell us in the comments whether it worked for you or not. We're really curious to find out how well the hypnosis videos are working for people, because we can tweak it and do different things with it. So until next time, I leave you with this question. What's up with you? Bye now.
There you guys have it, my reaction video. Hey everyone, this is Acarp. I'm sorry I have to post the original recording because I had to edit out a lot of the ending for reasons. And this was a lot of fun. I actually enjoyed it. Probably gave myself several wedgies during editing because I had to do find the triggers and relink them up with the actual video, and a lot of the audio stuff was going on, so lesson learned, do some other things next time. But for the hockey game with Dono Boys on Friday, if they make it, I'm going to do one of the two Novadura's reaction videos and have it start pretty much right before I go into the stands. When I've kind of left my parents for their stands place, I'm going to do it quick and set it up. But I'm going to do that for fun. I'm probably going to flip a coin, so you won't know which trigger it is if you know the two triggers. But still, I'm going to try and record most of the reactions and most of the fun things for it as a sort of showing of what happens, because that's going to be fun for me, fun for all. Alright, so I will see you all in the next video.